Owen, good to see you, and glad to see you looking, as you say, hungry, ready to go. It's been such a different year, and obviously the club season has been very different. So, how do you sum up the way you're feeling now ahead of this tournament?
Excited. Yeah, looking forward to it. It's a great tournament to be a part of, and I can't wait to get together with the group properly so that we can get ready to attack it.
And how do you sum up the first game, Scotland, Calcutta Cup?
As always, is a tough challenge. As said before, everybody's got 2 weeks to 10 days to prepare for this one, and having not played together for a while, so I'm sure Scotland will be doing the same, but focusing on ourselves and making sure that we put ourselves in the best possible position for us to perform and us to be able to deal with whatever's thrown at us.
Some actually said that last year France were almost the moral victors of the Six Nations in terms of the way they played. Obviously, England fans won't see it that way. What do you look upon as the base that last year's given you to be even better this year, and the areas in which you want to be better in?
Oh, we just want to be better. We want to be able to play any which way. We want to be able to adapt to anything that's thrown at us in the game, any interpretations that there might be leading into the game, anything. We want to be able to deal with everything, and to do that, we've got to make sure that we work hard and keep progressing constantly.
And you have a real spine of experience now, so many of you with so many caps. But how much sort of percentage area do you still see for development? How much more is there from this group?
Massive amount. It feels like we're just getting going, and that is a hugely exciting thing to be a part of. It takes a lot of work to unlock that, but it's something that we're excited about doing.
And a final point, Eddie Jones now over 5 years as the coach. He has a special voice. Is it still as fresh as ever? Is he still keeping himself as innovative as ever as a voice for you guys?
No, definitely. No, obviously we've enjoyed we've enjoyed the whole 5 years of working under Eddie, and feel, as I said before, like we're getting better, and we're only just getting started. So the exciting bit is what's to come.
We wish you all the best with the campaign. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
First of all, Eddie, you've had 2 very strong years, I think, in terms of the base of the squad. Both your trophies last year were successfully won that you entered for. What areas of evolution are you looking at this year?
Well, as we all know, it's quite an unusual time at the moment. We're dealing in a situation we've never encountered before, and so the test of sporting teams at the moment is their ability to adapt and evolve, find a way to adapt to the situation and evolve into a better version of yourself. And we want to enjoy this campaign. We want to come out of this campaign a stronger, committed team, a team that enjoys playing with each other and takes the rugby to another level. We want to be a team that dominates the opposition, and how we do that is dependent on the game and dependent on the conditions and dependent on the opposition, but we want to find ways to dominate the opposition any way we can.
The base of this squad has been around for a long time, it seems, and how much improvement do you see, bearing in mind age, bearing in mind experience? Obviously, there's a point at which experience maybe goes over a certain path, but how much growth do you still see in this group?
Oh, look, well, it's unlimited. We brought in 9 new caps last season. We brought in already, I think, 3 or 4 into this squad. So whilst everyone thinks we've got a stable squad, we're maybe diligently making sure the squad keeps regenerating and keeps moving forward. But the core of any good team is having good experienced players, and we've got that. We've got guys like Mako Vinapolo, Maro, Tom Curry, Billy, Benny Youngs, George Ford, Owen, Slady, Elliot Daly, guys now that are all going to that 40, 50 cap level or above, which is important for the team because that experience allows you to handle difficult situations. And then we've got this new crop of young players coming through. They're going to push the boundaries, which is how you want the team to be. You know, you want that experienced core, and then you want these young guys coming through saying, "Let's take the team to another level."
It's 5 years for you now in charge. Is your voice still resonating in the way that you want it to? You know, they say with coaches that there comes a time maybe where your voice doesn't break through. I know you're always looking to improve yourself. So do you feel as sharp and as able to connect with your players in the way that you want to?
Well, you never know, mate, until you get together, and we'll do that for me personally tomorrow. Yeah, and each day's a challenge, mate. So it's waking up, making sure you're making people's eyes shine. How do you do that? By continue looking for better ways to be a coach yourself, and then bringing in staff members who are better than you are. So, you know, we've had a change in staff that's been forced on us this time, but we feel we're bringing the brightest young coach in England into the squad. 27 years old, what an exciting opportunity. And we're seeing in a lot of sports now, I think younger coaches coming through because they're so well educated, and they can come through an earlier level and make an input. And we're hopeful Ed's going to do that and add to the coaching team we've already got. So, you know, there's going to be a new voice there, new ideas, and he's going to add to the pot, mate.
A couple of quick questions, Joanne, if I may, on France, because a lot of people were very impressed with them last year. What did they become under Fabien Galtier, and what did you make of his impact?
Well, they're the most loved team in Europe, which is great. Galtier is a smart coach, smart guy, good operator, has brought stability in selection, stability in tactics, and got them fitter. 3 things. And he's done a terrific job.
But coaching and man management, it's not necessarily always been his strong point. He has had his confrontations with players at club level. Do you think he would have had to readjust at national level? And do you think it's easier for the super demanding coach at national level, at international level?
Well, I think, you know, what you're always trying to get from your team is a committed team, and you want a connected team. And the head coach has got a responsibility in both of those areas to set the path. I think, you know, probably most of us at a young age, as coaches, got the commitment, and sometimes we didn't get the connection because we think we know everything. And as you get a bit older, you work out you're not that smart, you're not that clever, and maybe you connect with your team better. And Fabian's had a couple of difficult jobs where he's learned from, and I'm sure he's using those learnings in the job that he's in now.
And first of all, you start obviously with the Calcutta Cup. Sadly, of course, an empty Twickenham. How do you view that match? Obviously, without fans, and the occasion maybe that you need to create as a group together, that challenge.
Yeah, well, we can't create we can't control the no fans. That's just the situation. We're lucky enough to be able to play top level rugby, so we're grateful for that opportunity. It's 150 years since the first game, and we want to celebrate with a good game of rugby that puts a smile on all the English fans' faces. And one of the great things after the Autumn Cup, I know there was a lot of criticism of our performance, which again is great for the game because it gets people talking about rugby. But all the supporters I saw, they had a smile on their face and they said how wonderful it was to watch England. So we want to make sure that happens.